mission, should you choose to accept it, is to talk about movie number 1550. This movie is Mission Impossible 1, the 1996 movie directed by Brian De Palma. This movie is from Paramount Pictures, and I saw this movie on January 6, 2026 at Regal Cinemas 16 in Deerfield Towne Center of Mason, Ohio. So this is the third Mission Impossible movie that I saw in theaters, besides 7 and 8. But this movie is number 1, the first movie in the franchise. Now, there was a TV series based on the same name that came out before the movies, but this movie from 1996 is the one that started it all, especially with Tom Cruise first starring in the franchise as Ethan Hunt, who is a U.S. government operative of the IMF. So when Ethan Hunt and his mentor, Jim Phelps, go on a covert assignment, it unfortunately takes a disastrous turn. Well, Jim is killed, and Ethan becomes the prime murder suspect. Now a fugitive, he recruits brilliant hacker Rufus Stickwell and maverick pirate Franz Krieger to help him sneak into a heavily guarded CIA building to retrieve a confidential computer file that will prove his innocence. By the way, I also want to point out that besides Tom Cruise, Rufus Stickwell has appeared in all of the 8 Mission Impossible movies. Even the 4th movie will remain a cameo. But he is played by Ving Rhames. Awesome. By the way, he's the guy who does the Arby's commercials. But anyway, Mission Impossible is where Ethan has to go on the one after he becomes the murder suspect of Jim Phelps, and he has to break into a CIA building and retrieve a confidential computer file that will prove that he is innocent. So how will Ethan and his team pull off this heist? Well, they don't call it Mission Impossible for nothing. Filled with a lot of action and danger and stunts, including a train battle, this movie is definitely a thrill ride from start to finish. And you guys get to see Ethan Hunt in the first movie in the franchise. He knows how to run, hide, and fight. And the train battle, awesome. So, Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt. John Voight portrays Jim Phelps. He is the leader of Ethan's IMF team, but is also his mentor. Emmanuel Bart portrays Claire Phelps, who is Jim's wife and another member of the IMF team. Henry Cesaroni portrays Eugene Kittredge, who is the director of the IMF. Jean Reno portrays Franz Krieger, who is a disavowed IMF agent and skilled pirate, who is recruited by Ethan to assist him. And then Ving Rhames portrays Rufus Stickwell, another disavowed IMF agent but skilled computer hacker who is recruited by Ethan to assist him. Vanessa Redgrave portrays Max, an illegal arms dealer. Christian Starr Thomas portrays Sarah Davies, an IMF agent and undercover infiltration expert on Phelps' IMF team. Ingrid Bortel Dap Kunatali portrays Hannah Williams, another IMF agent and surveillance expert on Phelps' IMF team. Emilia Estevage portrays Jack Harmon, another IMF agent and security system specialist on Phelps' IMF team. Wolf Sasson portrays William Donwell, a CIA analyst at Langley. And Marcel Ruiz portrays Alessandro Gosselin, an IMF agent posing as a rogue agent to rule out Amor and Prague. So, can you believe it's been 30 years since the first Mission Impossible movie came to theaters? That's a long time. And Tom Cruise has definitely done more and more movies in the Mission Impossible franchise ever since. Now, it is pretty much all been confirmed that the Final Reckoning, which was released last year, is the last time Tom Cruise will be Ethan Hunt. But the fact that he did this for 7 more movies after the first movie, wow, what a legend. And that was just the beginning. It seems like every movie he made, he did more and more dangerous stunts. And he did a lot more warning in future movies, let me tell ya. There's even a video the Paramount Pictures released for the preparation of the 7th movie that shows Tom Cruise's character running in various scenes. Go check that video out. Tom Cruise knows how to run. But yeah, this movie was filled with a lot of action and suspense in it. Now I will say this: I feel like the franchise got lifted off with the third film. There was some controversy with the first film as they made some of the characters in the film um, different than the TV series. And in the second film, didn't really do too well either. But the third film did better a little bit, and it definitely got the ball rolling for future movies. So in other words, I'm glad that Mission Impossible that more movies to come. But this was really good, guys. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie talk of Mission Impossible 1. Please enjoy my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.